How to be a successful crypto investor. Part 4. Sometimes important members of your community will share unnecessary content. Sometimes they will say things that you don't want to hear, and sometimes they will share their thoughts, and even if you are tired you will have to listen to them. It is the community's nature to do chit-chat and flood the chat with extremely unnecessary information. But at the same time, you will also gain an advantage from their wisdom. Their wisdom is what you will get in return if you let them share their thoughts freely. When you try to open the phone with a thumbprint 5 times and fail for some reason, then even your phone asks for a password, so failing always has consequences. But only those who fail in building a community can try new things. You will have to even teach them how you are doing business in crypto, because it is their right to know even if they have just bought $10 worth of tokens. Investors always want to be part of something huge and provide value, and it is your job to fulfill that wish with your community building skills. Every decision, if made by the community, and if you carry a decently big community, you will be unstoppable. You will have to feel the pain of your community that they can't be a bigger part of something on their own, and that is the reason they are with you. When you interact with new people, you are likely to stay a little reserved, and in the same way, when a person comes to know about your project initially, they are likely to stay reserved, and even if they join the Telegram or Discord, they won't start asking deeper questions immediately. When you are applying for a driving license, then also things get boring. Then how can you expect that building a solid, long-lasting community will be easy? Building a community is years of emotional input, and you will see the rewards after that in many cases. There is no such thing as an overnight community building process. It takes time for people to value your vision. Unless you create a product like Bitcoin or Ethereum, it gets very hard to create an overnight community. Patience is the real virtue, and even with value investing, patience is required. Sooner or later, your passion for creating something great will be realized by the crowd. I know that creating something great is an emotional experience for you, but that vibration also needs to be transferred to the community, and that may take time. You will attract all your success when people will feel your passion for creating a great crypto product. You will have to make a community believe that a great product is made together, and it is not only the founder's job. A founder's job is to have a vision and belief of accomplishing something great through a solid community. The moment a community starts feeling that the team is more interested in the community's success than their own, then you have touched the real tipping point. Making a community grow is a constant, never-ending, and artistic process. This process is complex depending on your products, but in almost all cases you will have to be artistic to achieve lasting results for their growth. It is very essential to understand that most communication will be done through Telegram or Discord, and because of that, when you allocate some kind of responsibility to any community member, he might not be enthusiastic, but it is your duty to make him realize that what he is going to do will be for a greater good. The more engaging and loyal your community is, the higher your odds of solving difficult problems. It is possible that you can touch the emotional wounds of people through your crypto products if you have a solid and engaging community. That should be the ultimate goal of you and your community. When you see a new neighbor and he doesn't look at you, you might feel that you are not worth it because you always doubt yourself, and the same will happen with you when new members join your community and they hardly talk or never even participate. But if he is genuinely interested in your vision and your goal of creating a successful and lasting community, then time will take care of everything, and they will start opening up with you. There are things in life where you will have to fight no matter what, and fighting with your inner negative attitude that you can't create a successful community is the key. Inner negativity won't come every day. It will come at different intervals, but it will be so strong that it would want you to give up on creating a successful community. Change inside us is hard, that is why it is a change. Never ever give up on your dream of creating a thriving community, because that is what will lead you to your great success along with your community's success. When your community grows along with you, you even heal their deepest emotional wounds. This can give more satisfaction than making money. Bitcoin has given us hope to change many lives that we can't even imagine. Probably that is what has made Satoshi happiest. Creating a great community is a mindset, and that mindset of yours has to be felt by them so they can give their best. You will have to win their hearts to get the best out of them, for them and for the sake of the crypto project that you all are working on. When we can help someone heal at their deepest levels, it's the greatest gift we can offer them. The sorrow of not doing anything valuable in the world of crypto is the reason behind people leaving the crypto market. Even if a few people can join and become your community, it is the greatest start one can ever think of. Creating a thriving community requires hard work, and one should never stop until one creates one of the best communities possible in the crypto market. The ones who can create a thriving community are the real heroes, and becoming a hero is not easy in real life. They will look up to you when there is no one to fulfill their dreams. Sometimes it's boring to become a hero but exciting for others, but a real hero never stops whether he is excited or bored. When you are working to create a great community, there are other heroes as well who are working hard to create an even greater community than yours. It is just that we are always blindsided by what we see, and that is why we are not aware of this simple fact. You have all the abilities required to create a successful community and a thriving crypto project. Most people don't even realize that they need to work on their skills to create a great community. Negativity and failures will keep asking you to quit the game, but it is your job to stop that negativity. If you are emotionally hurt, then you can always use that negative energy to create a thriving community. Sometimes even your community members know that they can't be as successful as you, but they are just looking for little recognition through helping you. If we can't even understand this basic fact, then it is unlikely for us to create a thriving community. All these understandings require your artistic nature to come to the surface. When you don't want to party with some of your friends and you are reluctant because you don't like their company, then it is likely that they will insist more. In the same way, when you focus on the growth of the community, it is likely that the success of the project wants you rather than you trying to succeed. Generally, opposites attract. There will be times when you would want to share the small success of your project with your community. One should be very proud when community members are having a greater bond with each other. Improvements in the bonding of your community members are a real success, and it is likely to help your crypto project grow. Their internal bonding will help all of you. Internal bonding is the real key, and there should be steps taken from your side if possible to improve that bond. Generally, improvement in the product is the best way to improve the internal bonding of the community. But sometimes it is hard to grow in the product segment for a while, and during that period just observe the community talks and only intervene in the discussion when you feel you can improve the community bond. Internal bonding can be increased by encouraging community discussion and doing more and more AMAs. Internal bonding can be improved by doing offline meetups or regular Zoom meetings where one can enjoy sharing their ideas. Your mission is to try to improve community building. It is possible that you and your community are only designed to improve the products and not the bonds. One can't succeed everywhere, and that doesn't mean you will fail in the project. When your community is not improving internally, it is possible that you feel the pain of them not interacting with each other, but turn that pain into the growth of your project, because ultimately you are the hero of your project. When you try to communicate with a community member or members and they do not respond well, then patience is your real virtue. Sometimes we are scared that our great community will leave us or it will be evaporated with time. This is one of the biggest fears lots of crypto project owners have in their subconscious minds. One should never fear the evaporation of the community, but one should only think about how one can grow the community and what one can learn from the community. Importance of aligning with the vision. It is very necessary for the growth and attachment of your community towards your project that you have a real solid vision. Without a vision, it is unlikely that the community will feel happiness while working with you. Vision gives your community the power which is necessary for them to keep working on a common goal. There should be a clear sense of common goal for all of them. Only a solid vision will bring the community in difficult times. The goal should be such that the community should enjoy working for that goal every second. Every second working for that goal should be a blessing for the community. In fact, working towards such a common goal should make them so happy that they improve their health because of the joy they get while working. Members of the community should get an improved and natural sleep when they are tired. It should be almost as if they have two lives. One offline with their friends and family, and the other one online that creates almost a different personality of them that connects them with a common goal. Your vision should make them create value for your users and overall humanity. A community is more likely to provide value if you have a larger-than-life goal. A goal that creates value for humanity. It is very necessary for you to create value for others through your common goal, and while creating such value, the community should be at ease. They should not feel the pressure that you feel, but they should get the desired growth. If the community starts feeling the pressure that the goal is too difficult, then things may go a little out of hand. It is extremely possible that the community members might not feel the vision and the goal right now, but you as a founder, you need to be patient. It is possible that they realize that you have a great goal later on. While focusing on strengthening your community, it is also possible that you get closer and closer to your vision. That's how things generally work. After all, you are working to improve your community because you want to strengthen your vision and execute it properly. It is also possible that you will realize that you should have worked even harder to strengthen your vision while improving your community. A great vision will make your project a standout project in all these crypto project competitions. If you are a standout project, then never feel the pressure of accomplishing things, because that will come naturally to you as long as you are determined to fulfill your humanitarian vision. When you have successfully created a community, it is likely that they will keep pushing you as a founder, and they will want you to accomplish magical things. They will want you to achieve impossible things overnight, but they do it because they trust you with that. They do it because they themselves can't do it, and they do it because they have faith in you. Listening to their ideas with patience and using that energy for the growth of the project is extremely essential. Remember that times have changed, and now the person who utilizes the energy of a community in positive ways will have extremely high odds of surviving and growing. Yes, it will be hard to utilize the energy of so many people, but if you do that, then it will take you to places that can't even be in your this lifetime. It is going to be such a rewarding experience that you won't be able to stop thanking yourself for embracing such a great amount of energy. Keep removing the negativity out of your mind when some community members abuse you or abuse the project or say that you can't do it. Removing such garbage out of your mind is a necessary and long-term process. You will have to keep working on it. Even when you keep working hard to create a great community experience and you don't get any response, just tell yourself that it may take time, but it will happen. I understand and I feel the pain that you are trying so hard to create a great community through a great visionary product, but people are not responding. You may even feel that if it is going to take so much for the community to realize my vision, then is it really worth it? But you will have to respect the community's space to understand and feel your vision. I understand that you may feel that your products can help the world and needs to be executed right now, but things are not likely to happen that way. The community is likely to take time to feel your vision because they also need to filter your project out of all the nonsense projects. It takes time. Sooner or later your community will understand how much you craved their support during all these times when you were building the community. They will understand how passionate you were about your vision and their growth. The moment they will realize your patience and your craving to provide value to others, they will work even harder to provide your project massive value. They will be emotional, and providing value to your project will be an emotional experience for them. That's where you find real community. You may want things to happen quickly, but that can be the case with many crypto founders who are probably as passionate about solving huge problems as you are. The vision of your project should create an addiction to your community to an extent that they are forced to create value. If you take the example of great companies, then you will understand that people are connected through a common goal. Look at the employees of SpaceX, for example. When they do a successful rocket launch, they literally cry. That is the power of a vision and a mission. A lot of people will say that they are on a mission, but when difficulties arise, they evaporate. You also need to get rid of the addiction to self-doubts. Addictions are in both directions. Addiction to creating great products which can help humanity is a good addiction, and there are negative addictions like self-doubts, giving up when time gets tough, losing patience, etc. Start working right now and wait until your hard work of creating a great crypto project doesn't execute. Believe in the vibration of positivity. The person who can create constant positive vibrations for his community will be rewarded. When you try something big, it is likely that you will face an immense amount of negativity. Creating a great community is literally thinking big. You will be required to include great developers, great marketers, social media influencers, and mainly solid customers who can communicate with you directly at any time. Building such an infrastructure may take a little time, even though you want to create it right now. Every crypto project founder wants to create a huge community right now, but that can only happen when you create a magical product like Bitcoin. Otherwise, you will have to be patient. Yes, it is possible that you may get lucky and people align themselves with your vision, but in most cases that doesn't happen, and still if you fight to win the heart of the community, then you will rise as a hero. You will need great community members who are good at marketing. Instant decision makers looking for every opportunity to make an impact on your project out there. Succeeding in marketing requires collaboration, and that requires inspiration. It is your job to provide inspiration for your community when they are not working according to the growth required. Just remember that you will have to keep trying new things to keep the community intact and to make an impact through your product. I'm a big believer in converting negative energy into positive energy, and I believe that one needs to practice this a lot. Why? It is because when you are running a project, every moment someone is not buying your great vision, you are feeding some kind of negativity inside you, and you will have to train yourself in such a way that every time this negativity tries to attack your mind, you will replace it with even more positivity and believe more into your vision. I believe that vision is something that is executed in your mind, but it is not executed for society. At Long Term Coin, we also carry a vision that we want to create the highest return giving crypto fund. Highest possible returns to everyday investors. We believe in this vision and we are determined to execute this. We are looking for a good community that can support us for this project. We will need a quality team from developers to investors who can hold our tokens for a long time, and in big amounts to marketing experts to community members who can constantly give new ideas to find quality fund managers who can give consistent good returns. We believe that if we can pull this off, then it will be a great thing for humanity. Everyday investors are tired of not getting quality returns, and they don't have any time to learn these complex trading things. A lot of investors even hate it. We believe that keeping things simple and only focusing on providing returns will create a lot of value for humanity. If you love this content, then please give it a like and be part of our Telegram community to start building things together. Join our Telegram group here.